Just do a really close take, like.
Right?
Yeah. Like,
extreme close up. Whoa!
Oh, just zoom back.
welcome to Roll for Effort. We finally got it right.
Welcome to Roll for Effort.
Your #1 role-playing site.
For good times. All right. When last we left our players, previously on Prisoners of Alfheim. So we found ourselves in Englemore, teleported through a gate from somewhere within Hotherdor. And the plan to begin sneaking through the city had begun, with Littlefoot, now Weepinghorn, crying into the heavens and calling down the rain and thunder. And then the wardens of Ardenmoor, Rhadzi's mechanical foot soldiers, found you out. Yes, making the target high. The wardens found you out, and immediately all of those poor thralled citizens of Englemore, caught under Rhadzi's spell, flooded into the streets, trying to grasp and pull and hold everybody down for the wardens to cut you through. There was much death. Mostly the citizens, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And start pushing your way through. And then allies you had made previously, the Mudmen, found their way there, rising up out of the mud, coming in to help you guys get through, distracting these citizens and opening the way for you guys to push forward into the keep. And upon reaching the keep, breaking into that, again having to make short work of these wardens with swarms of ravens whipping around and blowing windows out. The dwarves, with Pete's dear friend, the general or the captain, Gerode, trusting Pete and finally listening, had come in with a contingent of dwarven soldiers. Most of the soldiers were out in the city running crowd control, what Gerode and a few armsmen came with to help cut down those last wardens. And them, along with Scoots, skirted around the back to kind of pinch or attack this keep from both sides as you guys flooded into the building, finding it completely full of trogs, not under the thrall of Rhadzi, but paying homage to him or giving praise to him and following him freely. Yeah, I've heard it both ways. I hear that, Sean. But
I know that's right.
Right? So you guys fought your way bravely through, time after time, trog after trog, many people dropping, and got your way into that main chamber, that main throne room, just in time to watch the last two standing dwarves against a horde of trogs touch light off those barrels of black powder to wipe and clean the room. Exploded. And then it's when you noticed in the corner all of those strangely placed rugs. The reasoning why, as one of them was covering an entrance into the lower caverns, where even then the purplish haze, that strange buzzing light of the unstable yog crystals that seemed to be growing in parts of the city. And you made your descent, finding these crystals growing thicker and larger, erupting and bursting from these walls. Whoop.
Ah.
And you find yourselves below, down in these caverns, this refurbished part of the asylum, in the halls of Rhadzi, where the stones lay wait.
Oh, jeez. Where are we?
You guys are up in the top center as you've just descended down into this space.
What the fuck?
And we are on a timer 2 right off the bat, and let's roll initiative to see who's going to kick us off.
oh my god.
We are gonna die.
Not me.
Oh, I rolled twice. Whoops.
Damn.
Oh,
Scranton with
shit.
the double ding dongs.
Scranton.
Again, the best possible choice to go first, because that makes me last on my screen. All right. Scrantonio, kick us off.
Oh my god. Oh yes, no, this won't do at all.
Oh,
I'm gonna drop a massive wild growth vines here to sort of seal off this tunnel.
all right. Roll it up. Oh, let me see. Is that a...
Wait, Warren.
Yeah, if you look down there, Warren is Eliza, Papafoot, Poppy, Father of Era, Bert, the tavern owner, Granddad. There's
So we must be overhearing, or do we have knowledge of all this?
meta knowledge
Okay.
at the moment, but yeah, they are entirely there just to show that shit is serious.
Joe's like, fuck Fog of War, check this shit out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sensory overload, suckers.
Yep, I definitely was like, no fog of war for this one. All right, and you wanted to block this tunnel off here?
Yes.
We'll be smart.
All right,
Quickly now! There's no time!
nice roll, nice roll.
They'll
It
know we're
feels that way,
here.
doesn't it?
All right, yeah, the vines erupt out, entwining over some of these crystals growing through the walls. All right, Pete.
Well, I have to continue where I was at the end of last session. So I'm going to be dragging the hammer on the chain.
Oh, that's cool.
Let me get a measurement. Okay, so I'll take a normal move. And there's no point destroying any of these crystals. It's foolish. So I'm just going to drag the hammer. I don't want to get too far ahead of the group. And I'll be like, Rhadzi! Enough of your stupid games. Where are you? Marco! Huh? What's that?
I've been waiting for you. I knew you would come.
Tell your idiots to step aside and we'll do this like man and dwarf.
Things have never been so simple between us.
Ah, you don't
You hear
know me,
echoing through the chamber.
you stinker. That's it for me.
Ren.
Oh man. So I think Ren's going to try to go into stealth mode. So 13. He only fails on a 1.
Yep.
Nice.
And I think Josie is he kind of hugs the the walls of the cavern here. He wants to be careful about like these loose shards. Like he doesn't want to like step on those and like give away his position.
Okay. Yep. Part of the stealth.
Yep. So can he instantly kind of discern that, or do I need to roll?
No. It's include that straight through the stealth. Like it makes no sound for you.
Yep.
You
So
definitely step around them.
yeah. So fantastic. So he'll kind of hug the way, and then I think he'll kind of secret himself maybe over here in the shadows of this wall or so, and just kind of watch Pete's back as he's calling Rhadzi out.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Anna.
All right, Anna's gonna also be dragging her chain, sort of in the style of Pete. Gonna make my way down, trying to cover Pete's flank and keep an eye on Ren, but I'm gonna try to roll recovery because I'm wounded. Catch my breath. No, I didn't make it.
15.
Close though. Close.
Not this time. All right, that's it.
All right. Corin.
Corin is going to do something a little bit different. He's going to kind of like see everybody run off, and he's going to come over here, try to make himself like really, really, really small against the rocks, and try to roll stealth.
Nice.
I got a 3 on that. Mr. Crying Horn, what should I do, sir?
The arrow boy. Remember the arrow. That
the arrow
seed.
boy. Oh, that's right. That's right.
All right, that is a burly arrow. All right. My turn. That timer drops to 1. And you hear Rhadzi kind of begin chanting some things up. And shouts out, "Get them." And let's see if his spell is going to pop off. Yes. All right. Pete, does a 24 hit you?
Yes, by 8.
This giant crystal or shard erupts out of one of the walls. And let me get rid of the people's lives that were just lost as he cast that. All right. So yeah, this crystal shard erupts out of the wall. And I am so sorry. 10 damage. It splits past you and kind of ruptures and bangs you around and kind of slices into you a bit.
Not bad.
Oh yeah, you do see that from the
Boss. All right. And these strange trogs come up, shooting right past you there, and they do not see you.
Nice.
This guy is going to be fighting his way up top. He's going to be fighting his way, hacking through those vines. And these red wardens begin making their way up. I think with the crystal in their way, they've actually not got the shot. I think they're going to take a shot anyway, actually. Or at least that first one. Notice that flame cannon seems to be outfitted with some strange crystalline force. Like they both seem to have strange crystal growths.
I hate crystal fire cannons. Ha!
And that it just kind of fizzles, and I'm going to have to say that one's a blunder.
It happens to a lot of guys. It's not a big deal.
Right? It's his first time. But his crystal goes dim.
Oh, jeez.
Baby, I'm so sorry. My crystal is dim.
All right, and Anna, one of these Yogg-infused trogs, you can see these crystalline structures growing off of his body, is taking a fist slam at you. Yep, the Yogg trog.
Ouch, it hurts.
Or 21 and 4 damage as it slams into you.
Got it.
And here we go.
Big meaty fist.
Ouch.
All right, yep, and I'm gonna pop some damage against the vines. So that's 5 damage done on that vines up top as he's trying to rip his way through this foliage here.
This is gonna get spicy.
All right, and Littlefoot or Weeping Horn.
Right. Corin, help the others. I'm gonna move up here, and my Raven, I am sending... Let me just adjust my token here real quick. Joe, I'm just gonna send my Raven down this way.
Oh, right.
And...
Oh, the bird. I need to add the bird.
Yes. From my Raven, I am going to attempt to cast Lightning at power level 3 into this room.
No ones.
Right? No ones.
Oh, ones. No accidental demons, please.
You have control over your bird.
There we go.
Put him where you want.
Yeah. So yes, bam, 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 and let's roll some effort here.
All right.
La 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 la.
Oh yeah. Toast. That's a crispy one.
Yep. And I guess.
Yep. Roll it again and see if it jumps to the next guy. Jumps to the next guy. Ouch. Toast. It could. All right, roll again. Ooh. All right, what's our effort on that one? 8. Oh my gosh,
Ooh,
that guy
that's low.
lives.
Oof.
That's crazy low for 3d8. That's weird.
Right?
That doesn't happen very often.
It's bound to happen.
Doesn't he get +1 on all of those individual dice, not just +1?
No, I think that discussion came out against that scenario.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Jared still has a chance to bounce.
All right. Let's do this. More bouncy bounce.
Yep.
19.
That also strikes.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, is that the bird?
That's the bird.
Yep.
The
And
bird is tested.
Bird is toasted.
Nothing.
Which means it has one more chance to bounce.
Yep.
Right?
Ooh, and it bounces.
Fucking A.
Man, that thing is just cleaning through.
Yes.
Oh!
Dude.
All right.
So cool.
Roll for the bounce.
Yep.
Well, is there anybody near? It's
Yeah.
Corin.
Littlefoot and Corin are both within near.
Yep.
Hit.
So does 22 hit your armor, Weeping Horn?
Oh, of course it does.
Oh my god, then we're all down here.
I don't know that armor. I would like for this to go against the room target if that's not.
Oh, and I hate to say it, but damage yourself.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
This was a quick night.
I know. Well, I was really hoping that because
Really
I was
great,
launching
guys.
it
I
into
love
the
that
room
story.
that it would stay in the room, but
right.
my
Well,
What
bad.
happens when you do point blank?
Jumps to near targets.
Yeah.
All right. And it keeps jumping.
Right.
So, yeah, you took 15.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so that's under the target for the spell.
Woo.
Does
Oh,
14
man.
hit Corin?
Of course it does.
Ah,
Oh.
but the target's 15.
He's not a monster.
Yeah.
Use the target.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, it was a fun campaign, guys. See you later.
I'm next.
Yep. And roll on Anna.
That
Oh
misses.
my god.
Wow.
Some intervention. Durandel's blessings.
Holy crap.
So that's why they call him Weeping Horn. He makes
Wow.
everybody cry.
You're still standing after 15? Oh, no, you're down 2, Littlefoot?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I only have
Ouch.
like 10 hit points.
That tunnel just fills with lightning and there's nothing alive.
It's a bright flash and bodies drop on all sides.
Oh,
You have to say, though,
it's like
you
of death.
hear a muttering come from Rhadzi, drifting up from the chamber.
Mhm.
As you blew through that room and kind of wiped out the people attached to him.
Oh, they're nodes.
Quite a turn.
Ooh.
All right, Pete.
Wow. Okay.
I still have to say, hold on real quick. Take a hero coin, Weeping Horn. It was brutal. It had down bad effects, but sheesh.
Matt's over there like, bastard.
And Pete, I think you still have Moss going, so you get some HP back.
Got it. Is this crystal obscuring the tunnel, or can I walk under it, or
You could weasel the way under it, yeah.
then weasel I shall. And then it looks like I've got a couple of mookers over there and some badasses, so I'm gonna make a beeline for this red warden. And bring the hammer to bear. There's nothing to say to you, tin can breath. It's a hit.
Nice.
Yeah, D8 plus 3. Actually, let me try to get a little better at what I'm doing here. Try to get efficient like Jason is. Here we go. Oh, maximum first hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, then next hit is a miss. So 11 damage on this warden. And
Yeah.
then I'd like to do a small move, but I'd like to plug up this tunnel by standing right here.
Okay, nice.
Yep. So back against the crystal and just like
Nice. So the hammer cleaves through and destroys an arm and a leg. Yeah. So he is down one. The crystal blade and one of his legs are gone. Hell yeah! Nice round, nice round. And take a hero coin for blocking the entrance, or blocking the cave.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
So you cannot get back to your guys.
Get this fight cut into 2 pieces.
Nice, Ren.
Yeah, so somewhere in the shadows, these 2 human eyes open up, and then suddenly Rin like drifts out with the black and circles around behind this guy. And I'm gonna see if I can kind of take him out from behind here. Oh God!
No, please.
Wait, take my hero coin. Take it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's just start cooking the coins on red.
nice.
Come on.
Okay, nice. Thank you. All right, hero coin. Here we go.
Get it.
18.
Yes.
There it is.
There we go.
Get.
And
So-
a surprise strike.
Let's say hopefully the backstab rule is in effect.
Yep, with that, definitely a surprise strike.
So 17 on him.
Nice. So yeah, 100%. He drops, but as you go and rake into that thing, all those crystalline shards growing out of him slice you up as well for 4 damage.
Oh.
Overdose of your own medicine. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yikes.
That's what it feels like.
Right? Engaging in the melee.
Yep. But
These Yogg trogs.
I'm hopeful, Joe, since that was a kill and that guy just dropped, that didn't break Rin's stealth as he's
No.
coming up
Yeah.
behind this guy.
I would definitely say he is still focused on Anna.
Yep.
Did not actually notice the guy behind him.
So if you'll allow me here, I want to see, as Rin got sliced up, let's see if he utters a gasp in pain. So 1 to 3 is bad. Here we go.
That token.
Okay, yep, so no, he bites his lip, and so as that troll guy drops, I think Rin's going to try to kind of lower him silently and drag him over here against the wall.
Oh, nice.
Just kind of stuff him in the wedge there.
Yeah, from that vantage point, you can clearly see down inside that there's a couple trogs and a regular townsfolk all staring into this crystal with like just this bizarre energy light kind of beaming out of their eyes right into the crystal itself.
Okay.
Just I think you notice. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. Hero coin for the ghost moves.
Oh,
Hiding
nice.
block, I love it. I love it.
Dope.
All right, Anna.
All right, Anna's gonna drift back 1 step while raising a hand, and she's gonna clench her fist and cast a power 3 blood mist on this trog right here.
Nice.
Let's see it. Yes!
Ooh, there it is. There it is.
All right, so let's do this. It's gonna be, what is my, oh yeah. 3d8, okay. 10.
Nice.
And I will siphon that blood off and try to imbue it into Littlefoot.
You feel the presence of Durandal within you, and with your spell, you can now transfer between targets up to the power level you cast.
That's glorious. Well, I'm gonna split 5 to Corin and 5 to Littlefoot.
Nice.
And as Littlefoot stands, I'm gonna say, "Do that farther back next time, please."
Ah, God's
Nice,
filthy.
nice.
Ah, God's magic. Ah, this always tastes bitter.
Oh man.
And then I'm gonna use the rest of my move to sort of step up behind Pete as close as I can.
Nice, nice. Yeah, as I can't give you any more mastery points because I think you have fully mastered blood magic.
Yes.
God gifts.
Yay!
Hey, Corin.
Corn is just going to be kind of like, still kind of like shaking from that lightning bolt. He's going, what? Right. He's just going to take out his bow and knock an arrow and run after Anna. And He's gonna roll stealth again.
Nice. Try and tuck
Good idea.
himself in.
Oh,
Oh,
He seems pretty hidden.
right. Looks clear.
Mr. Bait.
all right.
He's got +3 on it, but yeah.
Oh, okay. It's just you're not showing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, even on the easy, because the stealth didn't work last round either. But even on the easy, it wouldn't have hit. Close though. All right. So Rhadzi again casts up some magic, and he's going to send this one up here. Whoop. All right. Whoop. Whoop. Wait, possibly I forgot to roll before I just slap things out there. 9. 9 does not work because I doubt Warren is a 9 on his AC.
I have 10.
Nice.
Or Weeping Horn, yeah, or Littlefoot. Yeah, 9, so nothing happens. You see a glimmer from the crystal across from you, Littlefoot, but nothing happens. And as my timer drops to 0, there's this kind of rumbling through the whole place. And some of these crystal shards begin dropping out of the ceiling. So I need a dex check from everybody to avoid catching these things as they fall. These jagged slicing ends. Oh, nice!
Oregon. Oh, I missed.
Oh. Yeah, and if you failed, 4 damage as these broken crystalline shards falling from the ceiling slice.
Ouch.
Anna's down.
We've got to get out of these blasted tunnels before we're picked apart.
New timer on that is for 3. All right, and up front with Pete. Oh, Anna's down?
Yep.
Ouch. With Pete. Guys. This thing hobbles up the Red Warden and is just going to club you with that failed Yogg blast that it has. Completely misses. The Trog is also taking a swing, and he misses. At this guy down here in the bottom, the chest beam begins lighting up. Whoa, and fires clean out. 17.
Hit by 1.
Ooh. And I think that straight line, yeah. Just Pete is caught. Boom. For 3.
Okay.
As the blast cleans
Dang,
through.
what that round got dangerous.
Yeah, that was.
And back to Littlefoot.
All right. No, this won't do it all. I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna cast some blood mist onto this guy and try to channel it back into Anna.
Nice.
There
There
we
it is.
go. See if we can get some synergy going here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. One more D4. D8. No, wait. Sorry. That's right. What? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All right.
so 4.
4 damage to him, 4 health to Anna.
Anna gets to her knees.
All right. And Pete, back to you, sir.
This is just like the worst tactical spot. I'm gonna try to push to shove this damaged warden back into his ally. Not even trying to damage him, just trying to make room to push the corridor back.
Right?
Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure how effectively or how far I can do that, but as far as I can, kind of like doing a practice dummy in the NFL, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Like, just shove him down toward this bigger chamber where I can see all this weird light.
bull rush and push him across.
I got a strength roll, so hopefully. Yeah.
There it is. Nice. Ooh, nice. All right, roll me some weapon effort. We'll see how far back you can get him pushed.
Just my normal one.
You're looking to get pushed, boy.
D6 plus 3.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
definitely at that effort.
All right, I'm gonna put my coin on it for an extra 12.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is beast mode.
Clutch.
Nice.
Beast mode.
Hell yeah. So yeah, you barrel and crunch and push those guys back. That was awesome. Take a hero point for that.
All right.
Hell yes.
We'll not die in these damn tunnels.
That was awesome. That was awesome. The clanking of metal, chipping of crystalline shards as you slam those guys back. Hell yeah.
What?
Ren.
Where's he going?
Straight to hell.
Quick, Anna, we're exposed.
So I think maybe hearing Pete, exert himself like that, I think Ren will kind of, dart this way, check to make sure, these guys aren't completely watching him duck under this crystal, and then he's going to skirt along the edge of that tunnel there. Again, just kind of backing up Pete. I think he's going to hold his position for a second. He's maybe trying to pick his moment.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
Nice. That is excellent. Yeah, you definitely slipped by him, still being stealthed out. And yeah, that's awesome. That's Anna.
All right. Anna steps forward and swings her chain mace right at this guy, and she yells, "Back, Weeping Horn!" Let's see it. Yes. And I totally forgot. I actually roll ultimate on successful int rolls, which this is. So this is going to be 16 on that front guy. Crush his skull.
Yeah. Crush his skull. Some of his shards just shatter out and destroy. Sadly, though, with those crystalline bits growing all over him, you take 1 damage as you kind of get sliced up a little bit.
Oof. Still standing.
My poor piddly art. I made.
It's cool though. His eyes are all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I made little crystal shards. The art is not as good, but I tried.
Dude, it's awesome.
There.
That's awesome,
I like
man.
I like it.
Perfect.
What else? I think Anna will swing her mace kind of in a figure eight and try to keep this Trog's attention on her.
Nice. That is excellent. Corin.
Corin is gonna drop the arrow and look at his hand, which is sort of begin to vibrate and spark by itself. And Mr. Littlefoot, what's happening here? And let's see here. 1d20 plus 3. Oh, come on. I can't. Something's happening, and anyone who's looking would just see there's kind of sparks coming out of his fingertips as Corin is quite freaked out.
We're at war, boy.
That's about it.
You must focus.
Yep, failed intelligence roll.
Oh, so close though.
Yep.
Oh man, love it. Oh yeah, that's me. I'm just getting all excited watching. All right, timer drops to 2, and Anna, that Trog rushes in and tries to take a club across at you.
Oof, it hits.
21, ouch.
Ooh,
And it slapped it for 2 damage.
freaking a beating.
I'm at 1.
Oh man. And Pete, down here, that first one again takes a club at you with that malfunctioning
Oh crap!
blast
Hit.
it has. Oof. for 5 damage.
I'm down.
Oh no!
no.
But it's okay. I got the moss, so...
Right?
Well, if you're down, the moss cancels out.
Oh, it doesn't work when you're unconscious.
No,
right?
if you're down, the moss doesn't work.
I think we
You
just
cast,
have to...
you cast the spell.
It doesn't bring you from 0. That's what we agreed, right?
Yeah, we agreed that, because otherwise it's like the
man.
repair spider
Yeah,
stuff.
you become immortal, yeah.
Yeah,
Right
it's just not as fun.
Alright, and this one fires that beam. Straight on up. It's a chest beam. Pete, you're on the ground. I'm going to declare that you're actually safe from taking any damage from that. It's up over the top. But his buddy in front is getting blasted, and Anna may potentially be getting hit.
Nice.
Oh my shit!
Oh.
Good game.
As that beam rips through for 12 damage.
We gotta
I'm
get
down
into the end
again.
zone.
And it blasted through his other guy. Ouch.
Oof.
Oh my gosh. Alright, and ooh. Oh man. And Rhadzi is gonna cast his spell down there. As he begins chanting again. Oh, did I already... I totally lost his bonus. There we go. 12. Littlefoot and Corin. Does a 12 hit you guys?
Yes.
Sure does.
Oh man.
We maul.
Oops. I need to flip this.
As long as one of us can get through. And the spotlight is on Ren right now.
Oh God.
Sorry, technical difficulties there. And whoop. All right, as another crystalline shard grows its way clean up through. Oh, that's right. This one is a 2 for 9 damage as it slides through.
Oh!
And four more civilians.
Yeah.
4 more civilians just erupt into goo and get essence drained into a shard of crystal back in one of those chambers.
No.
Oof. Weeping Horn?
Oh, I'm down, man. I only had 1 hit point.
Oh, roll
Oh.
for dying, roll to pop.
Yep.
Oh!
God.
Oh, man.
No!
Ah.
Oh, no!
Yep.
God.
Oh, man.
The seed,
Can a
Corin,
coin
the
be used
seed.
on a dying roll? Do you have a coin, Jason?
Yes, I have a coin, but I'm gonna wait to use it at the end.
Okay.
All right, save it. All right.
Or to spot anyone who's trying to get me up.
Yeah, good point.
That brings us to Pete.
All right, popping. No pop. Dying. Oh!
Oh God.
God.
No.
Okay, I gotta use the coin on that because that puts us in a catch-22. Yeah, I'm gonna turn in the coin to re-roll my dying, if you'll allow it, JD.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's a D6.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh, you're re-rolling your dying die. I thought you were gonna re-roll your pop die.
Ooh,
So
man.
with the girdle, that puts me at dying 4. So
Ah.
that buys us a little bit of time.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Ren. That's you, Ren.
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, this is tough.
Go stab him.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ren, sees Pete forlornly, but he knows how close they are. He has no idea what's happened to Littlefoot and Corinne and Anna back there. And so I think as that thing, finishes its blast, he's going to seize that moment and run past. And he's going to stick to the side and set himself up. gonna double move and set himself up for next round.
Right. Yeah. In passing, you definitely noticed, that side chamber there with one face, Granddad, you don't recognize, but Bert, Father Rivera, and Littlefoot's mom, you definitely recognize from home.
Okay.
All tied in.
I think that would just make Ren more resolute.
Just saying, like, you can go far and do an attack. Just saying.
Sure, it adds up.
I'm okay with setting up though for thing.
Yeah,
I mean, you're
I think
already hidden.
Yeah, I mean, I think he could maybe get there. I mean, I suppose if what you're saying is that, Rhadzi's not looking at him and he could kind of blindside him like that, perhaps.
All right, well, your attacking from stealth is going to be a surprise strike. Like every time.
Yeah, I think I got to go for it. I think if that's the case, Joe, if he could get there, then he would seize his moment and try to end Rhadzi right there.
Nice. Rolled it up.
Dim.
So here we go.
Your reckoning.
I see,
Come on.
he sees Rhadzi distracted and he veers off.
Yeah.
Shadow dagger snakes out, and just in a flurry of cloak, Rin comes dashing in, like one of those Ninja Gaiden openings,
Yeah.
Yes.
Nat 20. Oh, mountain.
It's not 20 though.
but mod 20.
Right, it hits.
All right, so here we go. Surprise attack. So 6,
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
11, and here goes the hero coin. Oh, but only 2.
Oh man,
Sure.
But let's see. What is that?
that is a total
Just
of
20?
19.
19 total damage.
All right. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So as you strike him, the dagger bites. It bites deep. It bites so deep. You're waiting for the spray of blood. Instead, back in this room, you hear a ah as Father Rivera falls over dead
No.
with a big giant slice where you sliced Rhadzi.
Oh,
Oh man.
devious.
I think Rin pulls a dagger out and I think he just staggers backwards in that moment.
Rhadzi turns and looks. Did you think I wasn't waiting for you? Did you think I did not know? We know everything.
I'll send you straight to hell! I swear! I'll end you!
Bring it. Anna.
All right, roll to pop. Let's see it. Come on, Durandal. Nope. So dying. 4.
Ooh, man. We're in.
Well, roll the pop.
Oh, coughed up a lung.
Oh, man.
I think we've been doing that drops your timer by 1, right?
Yeah, so I was waiting for the timer. So it's a death timer 2
Oh my god.
because of that 1. Oh, man. I'm starting to sweat over here, guys.
Oof.
Oh, man. My timer drops to 1. And I think with everybody down, this Trog makes a beeline rushing back to protect Rhadzi, as well as this one. And I think neither one of them, I think that's a far move for both. I don't think they can actually get there. But Rhadzi does his chant again. Oh my gosh, Ren, does that get... Does that hit your... Oh, you're muted, sir.
You're muted, Alex, but yeah, I think his armor is under 20.
Yeah, it's only 12.
Yeah.
My armor's only 12.
Oi, oi, oi.
As a crystal shard grows and shoots out of the wall behind you. Oh my god!
Those things are cool. I mean, I hate them, but they're cool.
For 9 damage as it comes just
Ooh.
barreling through.
Ren's like, ah! As it catches him from behind, and Ren drops.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Oh no!
Somebody's got to get up, or we're done.
Someone
Hey,
get
that's
up.
back to Weeping
Sorry,
Horn.
sorry guys, I gambled it all that I could take him.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, in some games that we wouldn't even get the chance to pop, but
Right? Well, I kind of think like if everybody's still down at the end of this, I hate to say it, I think that might be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rhadzi.
I think
I
I
mean,
could win the
they
game.
would just stab us. They have no reason.
Yeah,
to
they would
keep
go
us.
around just
Well,
killing us.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a kid. I'm useful, right? Yeah, look at me being a kid.
All right, Weeping Horn.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
what?
Oh, no.
Hero coin.
Hero coin.
Nope.
Okay. What were you saying about the end? What was that?
All right.
Okay. Rolling to pop. Ah.
Oh.
Okay, so that's dying 3 for me.
Ren.
No coin. No tactics.
Okay, rolling to pop. Negative. And dying timer is at 1.
Oh,
We're getting annihilated.
Ren is fewer.
Anna.
All right, let's see it.
Holy shit balls.
Nope, dying 3.
Corin.
Okay.
Oh man.
That's dying 1 on Corin.
Yep.
Yep.
And here they come.
Man. Timer drops to 1. A rain of broken shards kind of fall across the place as the room kind of shudders a bit.
Fuck.
And oh man. And I think Rhadzi steps forward and lays his hand on this crystal. And let's take a let's hold a bio break right quick. I have some prepared to do.
What is wrong with you? Oh my god.
Man.
Does holding my breath count as a bio break?
Yeah, right? Like,
Right.
Ah.
yeah, if I just go right now, like, could we, like,
Hmm.
are we back in it?
Ooh, man.
Don't lose your spine now, Joe. Come on, you
All right. Yeah.
If you
I was
gotta
totally
do it, you
losing
gotta
my
do
spine,
it.
Man. I was totally losing my spine.
don't have to negotiate with Satan. Don't do it.
Yep.
Just role play your characters. Do not worry about us.
All
Yeah,
right.
this is it.
That's right. Matt's right. Hit him high, hit him low. Just like Busta Rhymes said.
In that case, then continuing on,
That was close.
Rhadzi instructs his trogs to drag everyone before him.
Bring them to me.
Pulling everybody down inside these rings. And unconscious as you are, you can hear Rhadzi's voice kind of like booming inside your skulls, inside your unconscious minds. You hear him call out, "All you had to do was submit. I could have saved you all. The Trinity gave me the power to save you all. I tried so hard. You just continued to resist me. You continued to resist even though I was your friend and you did not listen." And the hood comes back and you see these twisted wooden horns growing up out of the top of his skull, with the black sap drooling across his face. "I needed to save you all. I could have saved you all. and you notice in your unconscious minds, this mind's eye seeing him, that at one point this man was perhaps he was Littlefoot, perhaps he was Weeping Horn, and he stands before you, Rhadzi. I could have saved you all. You have no idea what is coming. I needed the unity of the entire Greenway. You had to obey. You had to submit. You had to listen. I will not do this any longer. I have tried through time after time after time to make you see, to make you be mine, but you would not listen. And then I think at that moment, everything kind of goes black as Rhadzi takes control and harnesses the power of the entire Greenway and begins to spread his Yogg crystals across the land, looking to take control of the minds of the rest of the populace as best he can, spreading his influence, creating more thralls so that all of them fall under his one mind. And man, I think
Epic.
Yes!
I think, ladies and gentlemen, we have
Oh my
we
god.
have come to the end.
Matt's right. All right, Brandon, you're gonna have to draw a new Alfheim map.
As the heroes fade into obscurity, having lost at that last crucial moment. Welcome to Roll20.
Right? Yes! Now that is how you end a campaign!
So
Woo!
this just goes to show sometimes, like Picard said, sometimes you can do everything right and still fail.
Oh my god, that's so perfect.
I didn't see the fail coming. I thought there was a chance. Like I went back and
There
forth on this
was.
group design. I was like, am I pushing that too far? And every time I told myself, no, I think this is exactly what Rhadzi would be doing here.
If we had stuck together and used our synergies together instead of spreading way out, we would have been fine. This is totally awesome.
Man, I've never had a TPK in a boss fight. Usually like someone takes it.
That's the
Yeah,
best time
but
for
this
it to
is
happen.
it, right? This is like being honest about being a dungeon master and
Yeah.
playing the game, right? Like
Yeah.
we went through the campaign and we lost at the very end,
And I have to
and now
say,
we get to come back and fix it.
you guys totally pulled me back from a moment. Right there, I was going to reset some things and do some stuff so that you guys had a chance again. But
No.
you were like, nope,
No.
freaking stay the course. I was like, yeah, you're right. I was going into fear mode. I was going to retcon my crap.
Yep.
But no, so the little twist there that Rhadzi was Littlefoot through the multiple timelines, I didn't think of that until Littlefoot almost became an NPC when he went through the time thing.
No. What
That's
you meant to
what
say. What you meant to say is this was the plan.
That's true. Never show the rabbit, right? Like
The plans change as it goes.
Yeah,
I'm
Never show the rabbit.
because like I had said before, like I was gonna take Littlefoot as a NPC when he was the only one who went through the time vortex. But then I thought, that's still kind of cool. That still kind of works. Why wouldn't he have done that?
well, and remember,
So-
I have the green heart amulet, right? So like hypothetically, Littlefoot may have died how untold number of times. So this is like, it makes so much sense for my character. I'm so excited. Thank you.
Right?
Because every time you die, you
What happened
probably
to
come
Rhadzi
back
then?
losing more of
We probably
yourself.
Killed Rhadzi and replaced him.
That's some crazy.
Maybe there
thing.
never was a Rhadzi. It's just an alias.
It's like some weird Racelow and Fist and Dandles shit right there.
Right?
Yeah.
Could've
I
been-
want him to be Rhadzi from the start. Though Rhadzi is actually Littlefoot.
Right.
Yes,
I want
that's
the
true.
name, like Tom Riddle to rearrange and it to be I am Littlefoot.
right?
It is in Muddish. It's
Oh.
Muddish for my Littlefoot.
Yeah, it's
Right.
Muddish for little, but we just
Right.
didn't catch that detail.
It's true. We're in the tower.
Right?
Oh, it's a
All
dark
right,
tower
good,
shit
good
right
ending.
there.
That was actually
Great
really
ending.
awesome.
Yes.
Well,
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
So
We
good.
failed. We failed.
The
Yeah.
failure of all time.
no, this is That's a bummer. Like I'm kind of bummed out by this. I'm not
But
gonna-
this is the perfect stage for future game, though, right? Like,
Yeah, now you have the sort of the epoch of crystals is going to be upon the land.
All right, these
Yeah.
yes, and a dark, epic as fuck wizard.
Yeah, like a wasteland of crystals, all being run by Jason's former character.
Yeah.
Yes.
right, trying to take over the world so that everybody thinks like him because something bigger is coming.
Kill Ironheart.
You want it to save everyone.
The Ogdru. Littlefoot was obsessed with the coming of the Ogdru, the Alfheim.
What? So something worse is coming. Like that sucks, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
what
that's-
is worse?
Well, that's why I kept
Duran-
mumbling about like the war and the timelines and like the
I don't know. I don't know what worse is coming.
yes.
Ooh, am I?
Yeah.
You want me to have a heart attack? That was
You're the only one who hasn't DM'd the group.
Oh man, that's
that is true.
I mean, unless somebody would like to counter my motion on the floor.
I mean, I want
Sounds
so
great.
badly to be a goblin, though.
Well, if you're the DM, you can be all the goblins.
That's true.
That's the advantage of being the DM.
Oh man. Well, I will let me assess my ability to make maps this cool, and if I can do it, I will DM.
Alright.
Nice.
Awesome.
Well, no pressure. I mean, if you don't want to.
So you guys did
Although-
actually damage Rhadzi?
Although pressure.
It really doesn't seem like we did. It seems like we accidentally killed the prisoner.
No. Well, see, that's the messed up thing. Like, so it wasn't from that. Rhadzi is
It's 'cause we
connected.
killed those guys up in the top.
Yeah, the ones that Littlefoot lightninged out. If you prematurely kill them before he uses their power for magic, it was hurting him.
Yeah.
So I mean, the downside, like, it didn't have to be killed if they are broken from any way. Like, I figured if there was any way that you guys could stop that. I know, like, that vortex that pushes everything out, that repulsion has been used quite a bit. So getting them out of those blue rings, I figured, would be a way, or just outright killing them, or any other wild thing that could happen.
Yeah, I thought about it.
We just
Unless-
got Leroy Jenkins straight at it.
Yeah,
Oh, that was epic, though.
that was
We
good.
did, Leroy.
Part of it, too, is seeing the whole map right away, I think leads to a Leroy Jenkins type mentality.
Yeah.
If you're creeping through the tunnels and you're not quite sure what's ahead, then it could be different.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But seeing the end zone just makes you want to go for it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Maybe I should have used the fog of war, but I was thinking with, like,
Fine,
the
man.
glowing light from this, that everything was already illuminated.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the way to do it, because if this boss is a set of keys, which is what this map style is, right? Like, all of these little circles are keys, basically, to unlock defeating the boss.
Yeah.
Like, these were the treats, essentially. If you don't show them to us, we'd have no idea that's what we should be doing. So,
Dang.
Epic.
I think it was good.
Yeah.
The villagers met their end.
Right.
Oh, Corin, we hardly knew ye.
Oh, Corin. I liked him.
So in the aftermath, with you guys being down, it was much easier for Rhadzi to subjugate their will and heal you guys back up as more of his thralls.
I mean,
Right. We'll be tokens in some future room.
Right.
Why
great.
Dang it.
Yeah, great.
Joe is still a freaking mastermind, man. That moment where you're like, privately between you and I, were like, oh yeah, and you have to have these horns.
Ooh.
Oh,
Man.
Yeah, so Warren is still alive because Littlefoot went back and saved him.
Yeah, so thank you. I'm still on the board. Can I roll some dice?
And Garrick was still alive.
Yeah.
He was able to save him as well. Sadly,
No one cares about him.
Tully. Oh, my stars and gardens. He's still off on that great big, merchant trail in the sky.
Yeah. He got chewed into bits. He's worm poop by now.
Yeah.
Oh. with little tully boots and the worm poop.
Ugh.
You know, like to make it even worse with like the time dilation field, like I think he's dying over and over and over again and getting chewed up and then
Come
dying.
on.
There's that weird time distortion. I don't know, man. I think it's all.
So Prometheus. Oh no, I'm sorry, not Prometheus. Who's the guy who's getting his liver eaten?
Oh,
Which one?
It's Prometheus.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
doomed to die repeatedly,
Yes.
over and over and over again. Die, come back to life, just to die again by sunset.
Mm,
Okay, geez.
neat.
Oh, see, I want to jump into. All right, I'm having emotions. This is not normal for me. I'm just kidding. No, this is great. I really kind of want. I gotta keep my voice down because people are asleep. But like, I really like. This has been such a cool campaign. It's a shame that everybody's sort of dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like sad that we lost, but at the same time, I feel very like satisfied with that ending in a way. I don't know why.
Oh,
I mean, I do. It was cool. It was cool.
Because maybe there's a chance.
I mean, technically, I don't know about you guys, but technically, I won.
And therefore we won.
Yeah, you're stranded. Go to your room.
Can I get a hero coin, guys?
Anyone?
Anyone?
Jason, for that, go stand in the corner.
Right? I should mail everybody a hero coin.
But you know, it totally makes sense. I mean, honestly, like, did these peasants turned adventurers really have that big of a chance?
No.
I don't know.
Well, I think there totally was a chance. Like, I think, because I didn't, at least I hope I didn't make an unwinnable scenario.
No, there was a chance.
No, just the dice were crazy. We just got slammed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a combination of the
slammed
dice, and it was a combination of the tactics. We made choices which were not really optimal, but were fun, which is why we're happy. Because we had fun doing it.
I don't know that. I mean, at one point, we were all together in one spot, pretty much.
But yeah, you can't get like a bunch of really low dying rolls and come out of it. It just happens so quick once you get those ones popping up. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And I still think the right call was to go for Rhadzi like Ren did. That was.
Oh yeah, we were all pushing for it too.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, stab him in the butt, and he's like, okay, great.
But yeah, if he had just taken 17 damage and almost died, in a way that would be disappointing because he's like our supreme enemy.
Right?
Yeah.
It would have been very very Night King way to go out.
Yeah,
Like, we just needed to stab him. Okay. Yeah, totally like the Night King. Yeah.
I love it.
Have seen any other solution? Like, I think he would have been real direct that way. Because he had all this hate towards Rhadzi built up after all the time.
I feel like that was pretty well played. You're like, oh, it sucks my friends are down, but they'll I have faith that they'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'll go ninja this guy.
I trust that as a group we want to continue this. We want to see the outcome of this.
Yes,
right?
I need to know. I need answers.
Yeah.
And was there a connection between what happened with Kath and with prisoners?
Of course.
Right? Well, they were kind of happening simultaneously.
Yeah, they're sort of simultaneous, yeah.
And perhaps the greater threat that Rhadzi was trying to protect the Greenway and as much else as he could was from the Snake Men rising and from Set.
Where do we have to go now?
Dragon Riders and all that stuff.
Where do we go now?
Yeah, because they were spreading. Because I put it the same space, the same world that Alex ran us through in the previous one.
Yeah, this is our own living world inside this group. That way it works.
Yeah, because when you guys first resurfaced, one of the first things Tully had mentioned was that Yin's is a crater. It does not exist anymore. The Magic Blast was forever, and there are heroes. There are people doing things out that way. And currently, while you guys were here in Englemore, time-wise, it's about the time that everybody else was down freeing prisoners underground, pushing towards that final moment with Set, and Rise of the Snake Men. So I mean, that very well could have been what this greater threat that he needed this army of thralls all acting with one mind.
Jeez.
But it's not quite far enough into the future to where the guys are going after the Tesseract dagger. That's 100 years in our future, right?
Yeah, that's not quite up to that point. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what the next chapter could be anywhere in that continuum. It could be after the Tesseract Dagger, where Irodrum is destroyed, which is like you guys' dungeon. That's Dragon Reach. That's that sort of timeline. Or it could be in the interim century between the fall of the villagers and the Tesseract Dagger. But it needs to be somewhere in there, otherwise it's not going to be connected, right? Is that kind of what we're all imagining?
Yes.
It can't be so far ahead that it's just something else.
Assume that I know nothing about Tesseract Dagger.
That is basically the confrontation with Durothrax by the Council of Mages. And it led to the total destruction of Irodrum. Like, most of the island of Ire was just laid waste. Like, all the dwarves were killed.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Because they drew Durothrax like back to their home, and Durothrax just destroyed the entire mountain range. And that's as far forward as our timelines are, I think.
Damn. So is that also in this story's timeline?
Well, I don't know. That's a little bit what I'm pondering for whoever is going to DM next. For there to be connectivity, it needs to be somewhere in there. It can't be so far forward that it's just sort of moot. You know, if it was a day after when the villagers died, that could be interesting.
Maybe that's what this great threat. One of the things that Littlefoot went back and became Rhadzi to prevent. Maybe he saw that the dwarves would be needed to fight the Snake Man or something like that.
Something to that effect. I think that's a little bit what we're working with. But obviously, whoever the DM is should twist it in the most fucked up possible way.
Yeah, I think there should be a little bit of time between the fall of the heroes, because I think that should feature in it, right? Like, people should know that they failed.
20 years.
Totally agree.
Yeah, like rub the salt in, like you guys failed.
Yeah, well, like the surviving Mudmen, because not all of the Mudmen came. It was just Makagar and a fighting force, and not all of the dwarves came. Again, that was just a smaller like a battalion of them showed up.
Nobody came home, so there's this big.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then crystals just erupt everywhere.
Yeah, growing up throughout the Greenway, and
maybe Rhadzi even sort of passes out of the spotlight, and there's some other stuff happening. But do we have a 2-week break ahead of us?
I think something like that.
Yeah, we do, because tomorrow night I'm unavailable, and then Alex is not available next week.
Right.
Okay. So so it's only a 1-week outage, but it's 2 weeks of calendar time.
Yeah.
So in that time, we can argue over who can DM, and then they can twist this oddity in some painful fashion.
Right.
But yeah, I think continuing it is like all but mandatory.
It is absolutely mandatory.
Oh, okay, all right. As long as we all agree on that, then we can work with that clay.
Right.
This.
There's Dragon Riders still.
Oh.
One of Set's earthly bodies is defeated. The Greenway is full of wild, unstable Yogg crystals.
This is some
and
untouched.
there's probably prophets that know that Irodrum's going to be destroyed.
Oh yeah. There's the turtle, right? The prophet of the flags.
That in the future. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just kind of thinking that this is some really interesting DM advice, like how to really thoroughly hook your players, let them fail completely, and then they're gonna really want to play again.
It's kind of true.
Shit, man.
Hey,
I mean, it definitely lays the stage for us to be highly motivated in our next step.
You guys sucked it up that first time. Would you like to try again?
I've got a higher weapon bonus this time, guys.
I don't know, man. I was carrying tier 4 crap around, so.
So hey, Alex, I love this, man. This is killer.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, you just all memorialized us in your journal. You wonderful guy. You. It makes me happy to see.
Yes. But now you have to get a big black marker and be like,
yeah,
died.
Deceased.
Oh.
It's funny because Wednesday nights are actually one of the quietest nights on the server, and we're posting our TPK.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was just pulling up and seeing.
Nobody's around.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, did you guys say that in the main channel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I always post as we play. I put screenshots up while we play.
yeah. I think
Oh
it's
God, we're dead.
Well, we're fine.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
I'll-
there was a few folks. Nobody yet. One guy. 2 guys, very cool. Doesn't look like anybody's come up since the TPK announcement.
All of Alfheim is under Rhadzi's sway now.
And no one even is on the channel to know.
Right. No one even has a clue. They're just, they're just at home making pancakes or something. Like,
Oh man, this is so perfect. So like in my Dragons game that I'm running, the Warp Shell Dragons game, the guys are about to go like back in time, and I actually have planned in there a point where Littlefoot is running around.
Running around doing things.
Yeah, bad things actually. So I was gonna play up the villain a little bit.
If there are enough crystals like growing on the surface, that would attract the attention of like the squogs, the Imperium, anybody with a warp shell. Like,
Right? Well,
they would get this reading like across the universe. They'd be like, "Holy shit! Like all the fuel in the universe is suddenly on Alfheim. Like everybody go there."
Right. Well, it's like Ghost Mountain all over again, right?
Then
I
they
don't
get
know if they
there.
want to use them.
Then
Wow.
they get there and be all, "Why is it glowing like that?"
And not just those people, right? Like it's the Ghost Mountain scenario where you've got the forces of heaven and hell, and
Right? But see,
interdimensional.
there's a
chaos.
reason that I did not make these Yogg crystals red like traditional Yogg. Like they're unstable. They're an unnatural variety that has had like this forced growing of just, I don't know, like whatever that Trinity force that was pushing things through has like fouled these Yogg crystals with this rapid growth. Like
That just makes it so much worse.
like hell, like was it Hellbound went nuts? Maybe it's because they put one of these crystals in it.
Right.
I don't know. Like I had like
or is
this
Hellbound just the most sane of us all?
yeah, right.
Hellbound has a plan, I think.
Hellbound is one of my favorite characters in the whole freaking thing, and that was never planned either. That just came out of nowhere.
Yep.
That
Crazy,
sounds bad.
that crazy
Yep.
warp shell.
Good old
It's
Max.
It's pretty rad.
Holy moly! Okay, so this is all the processing that the subsequent DM is burdened with,
Sorry.
and we can take a couple of days to see if volunteers arrive. Excuse me.
Kelsey's over there like, what have I done?
My command of Roll20 and the Alfheim lore is like elementary level at this point compared to you guys. But
Well, the
take
good
a
news
look.
is that you've got 2 weeks to read.
I'm available for tutoring on these subjects if you need any help.
This would be a way to level up for sure. So
There's definitely a if I open up these archived ones, yeah. So where did that one just drop at? Okay, come on, where are you? Did it put all the way back to the beginning? There are so many up here.
Yeah. The truth is there are more features in Roll20 than what you really need, so it's not
true.
that bad.
So this was map number 1, the very first one. It's like
There it
there's
is.
definitely been improvement. Like I've been learning as I went because I hadn't actually done a whole lot of Roll20 map building.
This is where we broke out of our cages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, yes.
We should have just stayed in them.
very very.
Oh
first
God, that token.
Aw, he was just a farm boy.
Everybody looks so young and innocent.
Look
I
at
know.
Ren.
Before I went and redrew him and scarred him up really bad.
Ren
he
had
cut
a
his
bowl
hair.
cut.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, yeah, so that was like literally like the first map I put together, compared to where's one that those last 3 I actually did not build that we ran. Like I pulled those off of the web.
Yeah.
Using heroic is like one of the biggest things to make your map stuff easy.
But this is why, I mean, this is all you need though, right? Like, that's why when I draw those maps, I draw them at the ratio so you can have like a big black space underneath it for your tokens.
Yeah.
But
Well,
then,
heroic I think just gives you you literally drag one thing.
yeah,
And you're done. it's like that simple. So it's like mega simple compared to building them. Like that's
Okay.
just one piece, right, Joe?
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
this
that's
one.
one piece.
Let me turn that music off.
So the problem, though, that I have with the heroic maps is I found that I would spend hours looking through them to try and find the one that I thought fit. And so if you're willing to just cut bait and just grab whatever, then that's fine. But if you want precisely what you're looking for, it's almost always easier to go with the blob method of just dropping down a space and some terrain, some scatter terrain.
Yeah, so I did put some of the stuff together in there.
Heroic maps are just super expensive, man. For as far as creating maps for this is concerned, 2-minute tabletop is still king of like modular stuff, man. Like all the kits that he got. I mean, they're $1 for all of them, and there are so many.
Yeah, so many.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm like patronize him on Patreon, but I haven't even had time to go and download everything because he's got such a huge back catalog.
I actually talked to that guy's cool as hell too. I talk to that guy a couple of times a week. Just, hey man, what's up? And he's a nice guy too. Like, so it's like on top of like being kick-ass content, on top of being super useful, he's just a nice person.
Yeah, he's super nice. I talked to him when I started watching his. I started watching his tutorials that he would do and his map drawing, and I started asking him some questions, and he was super, super cool about it.
Yeah, so that's
Seems really nice.
This is all like 2-minute tabletop, with the exception of that fort. I cut that thing out from other stuff. I mean, that's just it's just a bit.
That's a great map, though.
This is
a cool one.
I came back. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was when Scoots was first introduced. When he came in with the ship.
Oh, sweet! I just found.
I love that this thing is powered by Yogg Crystal.
Hey, Coop.
I just found my class ring. How about that?
Nice.
Ooh.
So is there a bundle on Heroic? I don't see a bundle.
No.
So cut pieces out.
A bundle? Are you talking about a bundle for heroic
expensive.
maps?
Yeah.
If you go to their page on DriveThru, they have a bundle section, and there are untold thousands of bundles.
So much stuff.
So many bundles.
But I really like their style. It's just
It's so
Yeah,
bundled.
well, they do this super high detailed textures and stuff. It's really cool looking. I mean, they do a nice
find
job.
that, to be honest, I find that style of art is kind of at odds with the tokens we use sometimes.
Yeah, the hyper detail, and I've used their maps. Like, I'm terrible at Photoshop. I'm the worst person in the world at Photoshop. So I've just wholesale used their maps without really modifying them much. Okay, when I run games online, that's kind of like the best I do. But I've always wanted to improve in that area. So.
Yeah, so, and that's the other reason why I don't use their maps a lot myself, is because I prefer more of contained spaces and rooms other than like giant dungeon crawly things. Which isn't to say that's just how I like to run my games. So
Yeah.
for me, that's why I kind of gravitate more to the blob method, like what's on 2-minute tabletop or what's prescribed by like Dungeon Craft.
Yeah, and their dungeons seem geared towards like the 10-foot pole tapping down the hallway style of play, and that's like very not how we play. You know?
Yeah.
Right?
Because
Those get cut.
all the ones I use from heroic maps, I usually end up cutting them in Photoshop and rearranging them to make a bigger space.
Yeah, and every time that I run a game with one of those, I just take the party, and like every time they clear a room, I'd be like, okay, and then you walk down this way, and I just take them to the next space.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of hallway.
Nice. Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't remember the name off the top of my head of who, where I bought that crystal set from. I mean, that was straight from Roll20, but it came with a whole bunch of individual, crystal pieces. There's quite a few different map layouts.
Yeah, I think that's
Some with rivers, some with the lake.
his name is Gilbert.
Yes,
find it
Gilbert
really fast.
sounds right.
And you know what? He's got a crap ton of stuff for free on Twitter that he posts.
I'm gonna go refill.
Like just about everything that he sells in Roll20, he actually also has posted for free.
Hey, Alex. You remember those like when we were doing D&D like a year or so ago? Like, remember those like isometric maps that I used a few times?
Yes, sir.
There's a bunch of those now. Like, there were just like 5 or 6, but there are a shitload of those now. I'll send you guys a link if I can find it. I was just looking at it, but now I can't find it. But I'll send them because they're cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not maybe the most useful, but they were fun. They were really cool. You know?
Yeah, they were. It was good, like every now and again, to go from top down to throw in one of those isometric maps here and there just to break it up or change it up.
Yeah,
it was nice periodically.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, just to break it up. I wouldn't want to run every session on one. You know what I mean? Because that just no. But
Yeah,
I like doing that too. When I did it in the what planet were we on where we found that ship that was buried to its nose?
Yeah, you're talking about.
Yeah, we crossed that bridge and there was all those auto guns and everything, and
yeah, I played like a Predator character.
yeah, and it looked like a temple from the distance, but it was actually a starship that had been buried in a vertical position, and like that whole thing. That was all isometric, 2-minute tabletop.
Yeah, that was a cool freaking. Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool one shot.
Was that the Blood and Snow game? I remember finding a warp shell like buried in like a tiered icy area.
It's just an ongoing theme.
Milk.
It's awesome.
Everyone wants to play warp shell secretly. So we should. Well, no, we should continue this.
Just want to play all of
blend
them.
together. They all blend together.
I'm not so sure that Warp Shell isn't connected to this.
Yeah,
Right?
Strange Yogg crystals aside.
Yeah.
Like I'm not so certain it isn't. Perhaps.
Right? Like,
Well-
I kind of see them as all interconnected anyway. I
Yeah.
mean,
But yeah. For sure. Yeah.
and maybe Alex will play Goblin Cord.
Goblin Cord.
Goblin Cord.
I love Cord. He's my favorite.
Well, all right. I guess there's much to think about then.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to wrap up the
But-
recording here.
Oh my God, we're still recording.
Yes, we are.
Jeez.
Oh, no.
Are you
so
kidding,
much,
man?
Ryan.
This is what people love the most. Like, if we just recorded this talking all the time, we'd probably have like 1 trillion subscribers. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Like that guy.
So many subscribers.
That guy at the end's a
Subscribe us. No, we're good. That's
All
not
right.
really the goal.
Gang, awesome to see everyone on a Wednesday night.
Right?
And Joe, thanks for running. Awesome, man.
Wednesday.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
See you
And
all online.
Good
sorry
to-
about the TPK.
Dang, it was awesome.
Yeah, that was a badass game. Thank you everybody for watching Roll20. We're good.
Rest in pieces, gang.
Welcome to Roll for Effort. I got it.
It only took all season.